WGPR Detroit HD2.
You're watching WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit. The views and opinions expressed on the following show are not necessarily the views and opinions of WHPS, its affiliates, management, or sponsors.
Good morning and welcome to the Btg Morning Show. I am your host, Keisha B, and it is such a pleasure being here this morning. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that you keep it here on the Btg Morning Show. This morning, we are going to have none other than the Chief of Police for the City of Highland Park, Mr. Johnny Thomas himself, here on the Btg Morning Show. Also, we're going to discuss a few things in regards to different things that are available to the residents and the seniors of Highland Park, Michigan, and Detroit. So to get started, grab your pen and paper. Make sure you have that handy because we're going to, you're going to write a lot. All right. So the first things first is the Michigan right now is leading in the national COVID cases. So that is very alarming for those who live in the state of Michigan. And they are offering vaccination centers here in the city of Highland Park at the Recreation Center, Ernest T. Ford Recreation Center. Their hours are Monday and Wednesday from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then you also have the Say Detroit Health Clinic on Glendale 211 Glendale Avenue. You can schedule your appointment with them. They do require that you schedule an appointment before you show up for your vaccination. You can call the phone number 313-758-6100. Patients do have to be 18 years of age or older. Next, we have the Career Expo coming up December 15th, 2021 from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. The location of the Career Expo will be at Best Western Premier, which is located at 26555 Telegraph Road in Southfield, Michigan. That is December 15th, 2021 from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. There is about 250 job openings available. So if you're trying to get back into the workforce, this is the perfect opportunity to do so. If you happen to owe any type of taxes, you can actually make an appointment with the Wayne County Treasurer's Office by appointment. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can call 313-224-5990. Again, that is for the Wayne County Treasurer's Office. You can make an appointment to make the following transactions: pay-as-you-stay transactions, payment plans, deed certifications, and require in-person cash transactions. So if you owe your taxes, that's the best thing to do right now. Now, if you need help with your rent and utility, there are two different organizations. So the first organization is going to be the SARA COVID Emergency Rental Assistance Program, which provides rental and a utility assistance for residents who fell behind due to COVID-19. The rental assistance is up to 12 months of back and 3 months of future rent. Utility assistance includes water, heat, electricity, and sewer. And they also offer free legal aid representation. So to apply for this is for Detroit, Hamtramck, and Highland Park. You would contact Detroit Eviction Helpline at 866-313-2520. And then you can also reach out to them via online at detroitevictionhelp.org. The other organization that is providing assistance, they are not providing assistance up to 12 months of back and 3 months of future rent. However, they are providing assistance up to $1,000. This is through the Matrix Human Services. This is for non-Detroit Wayne County residents only. So if you are a resident of Wayne County, you would have to go through the SARA program. However, if you reside in Hamtramck or Highland Park, you can get help through the Matrix Human Services. You would have to reach out at www.matrixhumanservices.org. That is MATRIX humanservices.org. Next, we have the Frigo Legal Help, which is provided through Lakeshore Legal Aid. Now, with Lakeshore Legal Aid, they provide legal services for all types of things, whether it is eviction defense, public benefits, disability benefits, whether it is help with wills or power of attorneys, driver's license restoration. You can reach them at 888-783-8190, and that is again Lakeshore Legal Aid. Their office hours are Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Wednesdays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Fridays they leave a little early at 1 p.m. If you are in need of meals or you are in need of help, you can actually reach out to Help Kitchen, which Brilliant Detroit is partnering with, which is a nonprofit to help families in need of a meal. You can get meals from the local restaurants for free. You must complete all 3 steps below in order to receive the meals. So you text first. If you're not savvy with the phone, get someone to help you. But you would text the word food to 313-488-4321 to request a meal. You will then be linked to a nearby restaurant and given a choice of dates and times to pick up your meals. Next, you have to make sure that you answer each text message that you receive. You'll receive a confirmation text with your pickup location when your order is complete, and you must confirm your order before you pick up your food. So again, all 3 steps must be completed in order to receive your meals. Next, you have the community closet. So the Detroit Police Department 6th Precinct has a community closet. This community closet is available to everyone. They are located at 11450 Warwick in Detroit, Michigan. You can call 313-596-5600. They are scheduling appointments. Appointment times will be on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. You can go here, and whether it's clothes or food, they have it to provide. Next, if you want to reconnect and go to school. Now, Detroit Reconnect is offering free classes to those that are interested in getting an education. Now, with this, you would have to contact Michelle Cyrus. So the only way to contact her is only through phone or email at this time. So you can reach her at 734-210-1003 or mcyrus, CYRUS, at DetroitChamber.com. Again, if you're interested in going back to school and getting a college education, Detroit Reconnect is available to help you do so. If you happen to owe any monies to the 30th District Court, Highland Park, you can actually contact the courts and make an appointment to come in, or you can actually make payments via the court drop box, no cash, by phone, or online. So you can reach the courts at 313-252-0330. You can also make payments by calling 1-888-604-7888. Again, that is for the 30th District Court in Highland Park. There is one other closing closet. This is provided by St. Suzanne Cody Rouge Community Resource Center. On Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, you are able to come and pick out clothing. All items are free of charge. Also, if you have clothes to donate, please make donations to the clothing closet. If you have clothes that you don't wear, please donate them, because there are many people in need. Donations can be dropped off anytime between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Again, that is at the St. Suzanne Cody Rouge Community Resource Center. We got a lot today. Next is the Alzheimer's Association. On December 4th, they are doing a brain health and risk reduction, the role of nutrition and exercise in brain health, which is extremely important. I've had my own personal run-in with Alzheimer's, as I had a grandfather who suffered. So if you're able to go and be at this event, it would be great. So you could learn about the effects of nutrition and why it's important for them to, for our seniors to be good and healthy, and also to exercise. This event is December 4th again. You can register by calling 800-272-3900. And today is also a good day in Highland Park, as we have Warren C. Evans, the Wayne County Executive, Warren C. Evans team. He's going to be present in Highland Park at a couple of the senior buildings today. He's going to be at the community room at 1 o'clock for the Gabrielles, which is located on 2nd Street, 14021. He's going to be present there at 1 o'clock today. And then he will also be present at the community room at 3:30 for Bella Vista on Glendale, 369 Glendale. So if you live at those apartment complexes, please make sure you're in the community room for a meet and greet. And at this time, we are going to take our commercial break, and we will be back after this.
I think Wayne County Community College District is the perfect place for any student.
We are all a big melting pot and sharing different experiences.
Everyone was like really friendly, and they're like giving you their time. I know someone here will always be there to support me.
Arminalda Carrick, Bosnia.
Sandra Gonzalez, Mexico. Minhas Jakia, Bangladesh.
Dennis Carrick, Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Can I ask you a question? Why do you want to get the COVID-19 vaccine?
I don't like getting sick. The virus will die. It will be easy to not catch it. Keep my family safe and keep playing soccer. Because I love being vaccinated.
What's your hope for everyone?
I hope everybody gets the vaccine to keep safe and strong. Be like happy, having fun everywhere. Everyone stay safe and hope you get the vaccine.
I'm Wayne County Treasurer Eric Sabri, encouraging all taxpayers to please take advantage of the several payment options available.
You can pay online by visiting the Wayne County Treasurer's Office website. Paying online is easy and convenient.
You can also download the mobile app and pay with your smartphone.
You can pay at one of 70 kiosks located throughout Wayne County.
And yes, you can always still send in your payments using the U.S. Postal Service.
If you have to visit our office in person, you must make an appointment by going to treasurer.waynecounty.com. It only takes a few minutes. Facial covering or mask is required and social distancing is observed. Your health and safety is very important to us. You can also email our office at textinfo@waynecounty.com or call us at 313-224-5990.
In the world of digital broadcasting, transmitters and exciters sometimes do this. If this happens when you're watching WHPR TV 33, please do this. Watch us on Fire Stick, Roku, Apple TV, Google TV, or TV33WHPR.com. Download the WHPR TV app, and we can also be heard on Amazon Echo. So remember, if you see this, you can do this and support the station that supports you.
BTG Morning Show. I am your host, Keisha B. And I have none other than the Chief of Police of Highland Park, Mr. Johnny Thomas. Sorry. I just said your name earlier. Now I'm messing it up. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem, no problem. He was a good artist.
He was, wasn't he? Okay, see, we on the same page. It's not that bad, okay? But do forgive me for messing up your name. It is a pleasure to have you here on the BTG Morning Show. How are you today?
I'm good. Glad to be here.
That's good. That's good. So we're going to jump right into it because we're on a time schedule. Okay. So forgive me if I'm just abruptly going into my questions for you, okay?
All right.
But first question. So many people typically have an experience that was the driving force behind them becoming a police officer. What was your motivation, and was it necessarily a childhood dream of yours?
Well, my path to becoming a police officer is not the same as everybody else's. It's kind of strange. Let me say this. I've always had respect for the police. My father was a 35-year veteran of the Detroit Police Department. So throughout my entire youth and part of my adult life, he was a police officer, and he retired lieutenant. However, I didn't go to school, nor did I really aspire to be a police officer. I actually have a degree in math and computer science.
Oh.
I was briefly a systems analyst for an insurance company, but I got laid off. Mm-hmm. And after a while, when you first get into the computer industry, you need a lot of experience before you can get a job that can actually pay your bills.
Right.
So that wasn't happening for me fast enough, and actually I ended up applying for the Detroit Police Department. However, once I got the job and started working there, I really enjoyed doing what I was doing and helping people.
Okay.
So I decided to stay, and it's funny because the insurance company then called me back and tried to bring me back in from the layoffs, and I refused to go because I was just enjoying myself so much.
Okay. Well, on that note, welcome to the city of Highland Park as the new police chief. So how has your transition been going?
It's going pretty good, actually. I'm enjoying it. I'm meeting a lot of the officers, and I'm meeting some of the citizens, and things are going pretty good.
Okay. So far, what's been the highlight of being the new police chief here in Highland Park?
Just having the ability to put my spin on what I believe policing should be.
Okay.
Throughout my career, I always thought, anybody has a career, I always think if I was in charge, I would do things this way.
Right.
So the highlight is I actually get to do things this way and see if they work.
Okay. That's awesome. So you're now police chief, right? Mm-hmm. And you come, it's what, towards the winter. So do you think that as of right now, because I understand that things have been going extremely well as far as the crime rate isn't really that high here in Highland Park. Of course, you have your typical crimes that's anywhere, right? Is there anything that you see that's kind of alarming that you might want to address?
We have a manpower issue.
Okay.
But we're doing some recruiting. We just signed a contract, so that's going to make us more appealing to people that want to come into the police department. So that's the only real hurdle I see that.
That's good to know. It's good to know. So y'all heard that, right? So that's manpower. That means we need people. We need people. So that means people got to apply. Okay. Here we just did job postings. So again, we need people to apply. We're gonna get into the details of that later. Right. But nevertheless, apply. Apply. So can you explain what you plan to achieve here in the city of Highland Park?
It's my intent that Highland Park will be a premier department within the state of Michigan, if not the entire United States. That's the only reason I came, and that's my only goal.
That's awesome. So what are some of your greatest accomplishments that you've made?
I think what I find the most success in is as a young officer, I was a field training officer, mm-hmm. and I got to train quite a few officers. And as I went on in my career, I would run into those officers, and they would tell me things about some of the things I told them and some of the things I instilled in them that they still used, and they instilled in the officers that they trained. Okay. So I think that's the greatest thing, where you get to touch people, and then that touch goes out kind of like a ripple effect from a stone, and so you get to touch all these people.
Okay. So now let me ask this. Now this isn't on my question list. This just popped in. So I know that you've had like a lot of experience with the police department and whatnot. Has any of those experiences dealt with the youth? Because I know the youth is one of the biggest things that we tend to sometimes kind of look over, so to speak.
Right.
We deal with the seniors, we make sure the seniors are okay, but we sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes we neglect the youth. So is there anything that you've done with the youth in your past?
I've actually done some mentoring programs. I've spoken at a lot of events for youth. I think it's very important that that the youth get to have a conversation with an officer outside of being in trouble or being in a situation that's intense. So I think it's very important that we reach out and have these conversations and allow them to ask you questions. You have to have thick skin. You have to let them ask you questions that, without any fear of retribution or fear that you're going to get angry with them. But there are things that they want to know, but they wouldn't otherwise get to say.
Right, because I know I deal with the youth a lot. And even with like the different events that my brother and I do,
okay,
because we have something called the ambush, where we go into different neighborhoods, set up, and we do like concerts and give food away and clothes away, and we like to invite the police officers so that they can kind of mingle with everyone,
right,
and kind of break that ice and bridge the gap between those two. And it would be great, side note here, if we could do something like that with the Highland Park Police Department.
Sign me up.
That's all I needed to hear. Y'all heard that. Y'all heard that live here on the Btg Morning Show. So if he reneged, guess what? We're going to have
I will not
bring
renege.
his show back up.
I will come personally.
That's awesome. So we are going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to dive a little bit deeper, and we're going to also find out the information in regards to becoming a Highland Park police officer. And we will be back after this.
Now that the vaccine is available for children 5 and up, why do you recommend it?
Kids are part of the community and they can spread COVID.
We're seeing both healthy children getting sick from the virus as well as children with underlying health conditions.
They can easily bring the virus home to other people that are vulnerable and make them sick as well.
This vaccine can change that and keep children safe.
It's essential that your children get vaccinated to protect them, to protect your families, and to protect those in the community around you.
Lawanda.
This is R.J. Watkins.
Coming to you to bring you some information about the #1 detox in the nation, Lemon Burn. Lemon Burn helps to turn the fat into fit. It's for you, a happier, healthier you, because healthy is the new beautiful. An all-natural way to improve your health. It promotes a healthy digestive system, attacks and reduces belly fat, as well as gives you energy. Need to get yours today. Call 313-868-6612.
Don't forget to exercise and eat right.
I'm joined today by Maureen Taylor and Louis Pisker to let you know about a new financial empowerment center located in the Wayne County Treasurer's Office.
Do you know someone, family or friends, that need help with finances? Do you know people having trouble making ends meet, especially with property taxes or other payments? The Detroit Financial Empowerment Center can help. Treasurer Sabri invites you to visit the new Financial Empowerment Center, 400 Monroe, on the 5th floor in downtown Detroit.
We've partnered with the Wayne County Treasurer's Office and the City of Detroit to provide free one-on-one financial counseling to help you address problems related to utility bills, property or income taxes, credit repair, and other financial matters. Our professional counselors can also help you plan your monthly budget and increase your credit score.
This service is available to all Wayne County residents. For free and private financial counseling, contact the center at 313-322-6222 and make an appointment today.
Welcome back to the Btg Morning Show. I am your host, Keisha B., and I have none other than the Chief of Police of Highland Park, Mr. Johnny Thomas himself. We are having a conversation here just in regards to his new role as the Chief of Police and trying to figure out ways that we can do something grand here in the city of Highland Park. So back to the questions, because I got a couple more. Before we go off air. So building a relationship between police and the citizens in Highland Park is extremely important, right? Because we want the citizens to feel safe. We want the citizens to feel like they live in a good area, that they don't have to worry about much. So how would you bridge the gap between the police and the citizens, and what steps do you plan to take to do so?
Well, honestly, the only thing that we really have to do is communicate. We have to ensure that we have interactions that's outside of emergency situations.
Okay.
A lot of times, the only time people get to interact with law enforcement is at the most stressful times in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's not necessarily a good time to develop a relationship. So the plan is just to make sure that the officers are out there. I mean, anything from just going to the senior homes and just checking in with the people at the senior homes, being available, community projects. Right now it's kind of hard because of COVID.
Right.
But as things kind of let up, there will be a lot of community events that the police will be involved with and sponsoring.
Okay.
So a lot of it, like I said, just being able to have that interaction outside of emergency situations so that people can actually know their officers and know they're human and know that they have their best interests in mind.
That's good. That's really good, because that's very important. Because by the time there is an issue and the police get there, there's already a problem.
Right.
And so now you're in problem solving mode.
Right.
So to actually kind of bridge that gap is very important, right, to build that relationship. So that's good. I like the whole idea of the community events. I think that is imperative, especially in regards to the youth, like we talked about before. And the seniors, they need that interaction too, so that's really, really good. So I've also noticed that there's been some complaints in regards to not enough officers, unqualified officers in some opinions, loitering, and just a lot of different things happening in the city of Highland Park.
Right.
So now that you are police chief, because you're head honcho now, so what's one of the problems that you plan to solve, that you plan to solve here in the city of Highland Park, and how?
Well, like I said, the manpower is the issue that's at the top of my list right now.
Okay.
We're going to do a lot of recruiting. Like I said, we just signed a contract, so we now have quite a few full-time officers, and we're looking for more.
Okay.
So I think that would deal with the manpower issue. But as far as, not being enough officers, I think a lot of that just officer presence and how the officers patrol and where they patrol and how they interact with the citizens. So even though we need more officers, I do think there's more than enough officers so that our presence can be felt in a sense that the citizens feel comfortable knowing that we're out there. I think we just have to change some of our methods of patrol.
Okay. So the methods of patrol, what exactly? So are you saying like different areas, having different officers in different areas?
Right, go into the neighborhoods, interact with the citizens. Don't wait just for a call to show up. Like I said, my plan is that there will be a lot more interaction in non-emergency situations. Okay. So we'll be looking for opportunities to do that.
Okay. So the manpower. So there's recruitment happening, correct?
That's correct.
And the recruitment is for full-time officers?
Full-time officers, full benefits.
benefits too?
Full benefits.
So what kind of benefits?
Of course, you have insurance. You have retirement benefits.
Okay.
Our you can make up to you can start up to $50,000 a year.
Okay.
So there's a lot there. You know.
Okay.
If you know, and we'll even pay for your training through the academy.
Oh wow.
So even if you're not a sworn officer, you can apply, and then we'll train you.
Okay. So with the recruitment, so if someone was interested in becoming a police officer, what would be the steps necessary in order to possibly become a Highland Park police officer? And what background do they have to have? Because I know we can't accept just anybody.
Right. So first, you just can't have any felonies or serious misdemeanors.
Okay.
Then you just have to come in and put an application in. You can get one at City Hall. You can go on our website and apply, or you can contact our HR department at, I believe it's hr@highlandparkmi.gov.
Okay. So we got the online application. So the online application is through the Highland Park website, right?
That's correct.
So that's highlandparkmi.gov. You can click on job opportunities. I'm in my head, I'm clicking on this stuff on the website because I'm trying to remember where everything is at. So the Highland Park, Michigan, highlandparkmi.gov website, click on job opportunities, and then you should see the application for the police officers. And everything is there, right, online.
That's
that
correct.
They need to fill out.
Right.
Okay. So no felonies, no serious misdemeanors. And what about years? So they don't have to have years of experience
They
or
have to
anything
be 18 years or older.
Just 18 years or older. You hear that, bro? I got some family that needs some jobs. So 18 years age or older. And do they have to be a resident of Highland Park?
No, they do not.
Okay. So you don't have to be a resident of Highland Park. And what makes, so as far as competitiveness, right? Because everybody is hiring right now.
Right.
Is there anything in particular that makes Highland Park stand out?
I think because it's a small city, you will have a lot of experience. You'll gain a lot of experience very quickly because you'll go to a lot of different runs.
Okay.
I've developed a lot of relationships through my 25 years of experience, and there will be a lot of training. So you'll get a lot of training that you might not be able to get at other organizations.
Okay.
And you'll probably get it relatively quickly because I believe in a well-trained police department. So you'll get a lot of training and a lot of experience very quickly.
Okay. So the training, you got benefits. I think this would be a good opportunity for some of those that may have retired before to come back.
I mean, actually, it is. It really is. There's a lot of people out there that have a lot of experience that we could benefit from.
Okay.
And they could also, that also works if we have a mix of some of the retired officers and some of the new officers, because those experiences could be passed on.
Right. So once we get manpower, what do you believe is needed to build a solid police department?
Like I said, I believe in a well-trained department. There's two things I think that's very important for any organization. That's training, and it's the way they deal with their customers. And quite frankly, the citizens of Highland Park and the visitors of Highland Park are our customers.
Okay. So once we have the manpower and changing up where they're patrolling, and we're seeing more of a presence of the Highland Park Police in the neighborhoods, what type of effect do you think that would cause on the city of Highland Park?
I just think it'll be a positive influence. It would influence businesses and to come into the community. It would influence other people to want to move into the area, and I think overall it would increase the tax base, which will increase the amount of amenities that you can have within the city. So I think overall it will have a positive effect.
So it's kind of like a domino effect, but in a positive way.
Right.
Instead of things going down, it's going up.
Right.
Okay. So when we deal with the tax base and we bring all of the positivity into the city, how how can I word this? Because me personally, like I said before, bridging that gap between the police and the residents is very important,
Right.
especially to me. Well, I wouldn't say just go up knocking on people's doors, but to kind of just create that, communication.
Right.
Like, how would we go about doing so instead of just walking up to a neighbor's door and they thinking, oh, it's the police. Like,
Right.
what do I do?
I mean,
how can we?
I think it's a lot. I mean, it's like I said, the community events, community meetings, assigning officers to certain areas so that they start to get to know the citizens in that area. You'd be amazed that if you ride down the street enough, people will eventually talk to you, and you can start having those conversations and developing those relationships. So, like I said, it's just all communication. It's the officers have to let their window down and wave at some people and stop and have some conversation. Like I said, it's a matter of not always being there only in an emergency situation, so that both people are relaxed and are willing to have a conversation.
Okay. So you have brought up the businesses. Now, when it comes to the businesses in the city of Highland Park, I believe there's about almost 200 businesses here in the city of Highland Park. And there's a few that has participated, but the Blue Light Project.
Right.
So, excuse me. The Blue Light Project, which I think is kind of like how the Green Light Project is in Detroit, right? So how can we encourage like the businesses to get involved even the more with participating in maybe like the Blue Light Project?
Well, I mean, a lot of it is just going, like I said, I would go and have some personal conversations with each individual business. The beauty of Highland Park being a small city is that I can reach a whole lot of people in a short amount of time.
That's
so
true.
there's no reason I can't go to each business and have some conversations and tell them the benefits of the blue light, the monitoring. If anything were to ever happen, we would have firsthand knowledge of it. We'd be able to see it, and we'd be able to respond very quickly.
That's good. That's good. Because I know that I kind of saw the setup, so and it's very intriguing,
right?
And it's worth it to me,
right?
To have it where your camera is literally streaming straight into the police department. They're able to kind of keep an eye on what's going on,
right.
And you don't have to worry about something happening to your business. So I think it's a really good idea. I actually like the setup. And I think it's imperative if we get enough businesses to participate, that it will kind of spin off the crime rate in regards to dealing with the businesses.
Right, it's definitely a deterrent if a person that has bad intent knows that you're watching. Mm-hmm. I tell people all the time, most criminals are cowards. They want to do it in the dark. They want to do it where they can't be seen.
Right.
So if they know if I walk into this particular business, I'm going to be on television, so to speak.
Right.
Yeah, they're less likely to choose your business.
Yeah, that's definitely a way to kind of reduce crime.
Right.
And building the community up and having that conversation is imperative. So how soon do you think we would be able to do something where there's kind of a community roundtable, where there is officers present, where there's community and residents present, to have those kind of conversations?
It can happen today. I mean, really, it just comes down to having the opportunity. If someone has an event or they have a community they want officers to speak at, contact me. I'll come today.
Okay.
So
awesome.
The sooner the better. The faster we start, the sooner things improve.
Okay, so how can people get in contact with you since you put it out there?
The number is 252-0050.
Okay.
And then they just select my name.
Okay. So if there's any type of events, so you guys heard it from the police chief himself. So if you have any type of events and you want the police department to come out and you want him to personally come out, you can reach out to him by phone at 313-252-0050 and request to speak to the Chief Thomas.
That's
so that is a great thing to do. So is there anything in particular that you want the citizens of Highland Park to know? Like, what is it that you want to express to the citizens here?
Well, like I said, it's a lot of it just communications. I've been a lot in different communities where people are upset, but usually they keep what's upsetting them to themselves.
Okay.
So what I need is for citizens to contact the department and tell them the things that are bothering them, so that we can, if possible, help deal with them. Because a lot of the issues I've found are quality of life issues that are not necessarily police issues.
Okay.
However, we will steer you in the right direction if it's not a police issue.
Okay. All right. Well, I was going to ask another question, but I'm going to wait till we come back. So we are going to take a quick commercial break. And when we return, we are going to continue to talk to the chief. And we will be closing out soon. I hate to say it because the time is running by so fast. Every time I come on air, it goes by so quick. But we are going to take a quick commercial break. I am your host, Keisha B, and we will return shortly.
Can I ask you a question? Why do you want to get the COVID-19 vaccine?
I don't like getting sick. The virus will die. It will be easy to not catch it. Keep my family safe and keep playing soccer because I love being vaccinated.
What's your hope for everyone?
I hope everybody gets the vaccine to keep safe and strong. Be like happy, having fun everywhere. Everyone stay safe and hope you get the vaccine.
I'm Wayne County Treasurer Eric Sabri, encouraging all taxpayers to please take advantage of the several payment options available.
You can pay online by visiting the Wayne County Treasurer's Office website. Paying online is easy and convenient.
You can also download the mobile app and pay with your smartphone.
You can pay at one of 70 kiosks located throughout Wayne County.
And yes, you can always still send in your payments using the U.S. Postal Service.
If you have to visit our office in person, you must make an appointment by going to treasurer.waynecounty.com. It only takes a few minutes. Facial covering or mask is required and social distancing is observed. Your health and safety is very important to us. You can also email our office at taxinfo@waynecounty.com or call us at 313-224-5990.
Justice for Mario Willis. Truth. Facts. Evidence. Mattered. Log into justiceformariowillis.com. Read for yourself.
We at Watkins Broadcasting care about the health and safety of our viewers and listeners. During this novel coronavirus pandemic, please protect yourself and others. Wash your hands well and often. Avoid touching your face. Cough and sneeze into your sleeve. Practice social distancing. Stay at least 6 feet away from others when in public and only leave the house when it's essential. Stay safe. You are important to us.
The environment is so friendly. Always feel like home.
We have so much support from the staff. You meet people who are like you.
I always had a passion to help others, so this is the perfect place for me.
You're not afraid to reach out. Flora Kiwang, Cameroon. Makrit Shunga, Ethiopia.
Javed Khan, Bangladesh. Dennis Kerr, Bosnia and Herzegovina.
It gives you what you need for the future.
Welcome back to the Btg Morning Show. I am your host, Keisha B, and I am in studio with none other than the Chief of Police of Highland Park, Mr. Johnny Thomas himself. It has been such a pleasure having him here on air as we've talked about various things such as his greatest accomplishments. We've talked about his experience. We've talked about what he plans to do here in the city of Highland Park and the fact that Highland Park is hiring. Highland Park is hiring for police officers. And one last time, can you kind of go into that, just so those who was not listening before, if they are interested in becoming a police officer, what are the steps that they need to take?
Like I said, they have to be 18 years of age or older, no felonies or high misdemeanors. They can either come by City Hall and get an application. They can go online to highlandparkmi.gov.
Okay.
Go to employment, I believe is the
employment opportunities,
and then select police.
Yes.
And they can fill out the application online, or they can contact our HR department at hr@highlandparkmi.gov.
All right. Well, again, you guys, you heard it here. Highland Park is hiring police officers. So if you are interested or know anyone else that may be interested, please have them reach out to Highland Park, whether it is City Hall, whether it's online, or even if it's just going online and doing an online application. Real quick, I know that we are going to be going off air. There is a meet and greet. Chief said he's gonna try and make it. He has a pretty busy schedule today, but there is a meet and greet with the Wayne County Executive Team, Warren C. Evans and Priority Health. The first one will be at 1 p.m. today at the Gabrielas, 14021 2nd Street. Here in the city of Highland Park. That is today at 1 p.m. in the community room. And the second one is at 3:30 p.m. Again, it will be the Wayne County Executive Warren C. Evans Team and Priority Health for the meet and greet at Bella Vista, which is located at 369 Glendale here in the city of Highland Park. That is at 3:30. Both will be in the community rooms. So if you reside there, it is going to be a great time. They got the shaved ice and this is by Snowbiz. Snowbiz is good. If y'all don't know about Snowbiz, they shaved ice is the best and it's flavored. So I know my sister would love that. She is a ice eater. But again, this is the meet and greet with the Warren C. Evans Team and Priority Health. If you reside at Bella Vista or the Gabrielas, I will be seeing you today, as well as I will be there personally to meet and greet with everyone. Also, if you are in the state of Michigan, which I'm pretty sure you are, if you are watching this show, please, please, please understand that Michigan is leading the nation in COVID cases, and 82% of the ICU beds are used right now by COVID patients. And there are 77 new cases for every 100,000 people so far. And this information is recent, as this was put out November 18th of this year. If you are interested in getting vaccinated, please go to the Ernest T. Ford Rec Center, which is located at 10 Pitkin here in the city of Highland Park. Their vaccination hours are Mondays and Wednesdays from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Also, there is the Say Detroit Health Clinic here in Highland Park, located at 211 Glendale Avenue. However, you cannot just walk up. You do have to schedule an appointment. You can schedule that appointment at 313-758-6100. Patients are asked to be of 18 years of age or older. And the very last thing I'm going to discuss is if you are in need of any type of insurance. I had Miss Rosemary Moore from Sharp & Associates here on air, and we discussed the insurance. If you need any type of insurance, whether it's auto, life, commercial property, home or renter's insurance, health insurance, or general business protection, you can call 844-244-3440. Again, that is 844-244-3440. That is Sharp & Associates Insurance Agency. I am a registered and licensed and insured insurance broker as well. I am very well versed. So if you need help in those areas, please, please, please reach out to me and let me know. And we are going to close out. But before we close out, is there anything else that you would like to discuss in regards to the citizens here in Highland Park?
Just communicate with us. You know, I'm very interested in understanding what it is you need or desire from your police department. reach out. My phones are open. My door is open.
Okay, so can they email you too?
Yes, they can. jthomas at highlandparkmi.gov.
Okay, so now you guys are hearing it from his mouth. You hearing it straight from him, right? So if you have any type of questions, if you want to open a dialogue and speak with the police department, or you want to create some type of relationship, please contact him. He is opening his doors. He has opened his phone line apparently as well, and his email. So we want to welcome him in as the new police chief of Highland Park. And we all know that transitions can be hard sometimes. So we just want to make things easier. So if you have anything that you want to discuss or you have any concerns, please reach out to him personally. What was your email again?
jthomas at highlandparkmi.gov.
All right, jthomas at highlandparkmi.gov. All right. So again, I am your host, Keisha B. It has been a pleasure. If you missed the show, what I'm going to do is share the show on the Btg Morning Show Facebook page. If you are on Facebook, you can find the BTG Morning Show by typing in the BTG Morning Show, and it's going to pull up, and you can actually catch the show there, because I'm going to share the show on that page itself. All the information that was posted, that I talked about today, will be posted on the Facebook page as well. If you don't have Facebook, I am sorry, because everything is via social media right now as far as the show goes. However, if you do need me to personally send you a copy of the show or whatnot, you can reach out to me on Instagram, I guess you could reach out to me via email as well at the BTG Morning Show at gmail.com. And we can send out the information that was discussed today. Also share the show as well. Catch me every Monday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. every Monday right here on WHPR Detroit. And I will be returning next week. Next week is going to be Miss Miracle Norrid herself. We're going to talk about health, mental health, and how to overcome the mental struggles with the COVID, because it has been very difficult with those that suffers from any type of mental illness or have had experience with COVID and it caused some issues. So I will see you next week on Monday. You okay? All right. So I am your host, Keisha B. You've been watching the BTG Morning Show, and we are going to be closing out. Make sure you follow us on Facebook. Make sure you find me on Instagram, Twitter. I'm on Facebook again too, Simply Keisha B, or my website, simplykeishaB.com. And I am closing out. It was a pleasure of being here with you guys this morning, and I will see you soon. Peace.